In theory, it's live.
Hello.
That's just going to be the start for every live stream from here on out, just because of how much shit we went through for part of this. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. MarauderEX, Culex. Here, we're going to custom some robos. X, come here. Come here. You can come over here now. Get off my desk. Come here. Or not. Fine. Whatever. Okay, now I go to pick up the controller, and now is when he wants to come be social. Come here. Come on. Yes. There you go. No, we're gonna, no one cares about the save data, because we're not actually gonna save. We're really just dicking around in custom robo. And we've got Barbara, Pin, and Aaron. Welcome to the stream. We're all having fun. I kind of want to check out story mode, because we didn't get a chance to when we were testing it out earlier, but screw it, we'll just... A new journey at the grand battle. What? Why does it give you an option if you can't select the other option? Like...
Yeah, you know?
Hi, Axis. You're looking at the controller cord like it's a toy. It is not a toy. It is not a toy. So, the game starts off with having a creepy conversation with your father, who's calling you outside, because he doesn't have long to talk, which... Why is he calling you out? One would assume it's your house. He could just come in. It's your birthday, isn't it? You get the gift of disappointment. And Neil's here. Yes, we're playing GameCube. Warning, incoming game. Oh, this is Reboot. Was it? It was you who posted on Facebook the other day, like all the weird censorship.
Oh,
Gracie, that was uncalled for. All the censorship about Reboot and how like they had so much bullshit to deal with the censors. Pretty sure that was you posting that. I read through it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's. It was so, like, it was back in the early days of like, not even the early days, but like, broadcast standards and practices were just batshit crazy. Like, they would submit a script to standards and practices, and they would, standards and practices would reject the script, and then literally they would change like 2 things and resubmit it, and it would be okay. Like, no one actually paid attention. They just, It was just arbitrary Wild West bullshit. Yes, broadcast, yeah, it was Neil. It was Neil, because broadcast standards and practices. And so yeah, for our birthday we get to watch and the disappointing fact that our fathers are abandoning us forever. Yeah, Dot's mono boob, that was actually one of it. They said that Dot having 2 breasts, even though they were completely covered, was too sexualized, so she had to have a mono boob. So they actually had to dumb down the animation style to give her like 1 breast that was like something that you would see on like the PS1. Like, my favorite was that Mainframe wrote "fuck broadcast standards and practices" in the binary code around the city. Yep, that was they used the lights to do binary for, and no one knew. All right, so now we wake up, and there's this lady in our house. She's not our mother.
is it a lady in our house, or are we in a lady's house?
Well, if we were going by the broadcast standards and practices rule, we would not be in some lady's house. That would be too suggestive. And we're a wizard because we change clothes instantly. We can wander around. Really not much we can do at the moment. We can get strategic advice. I wish there was just an app. Like, someone needs to get on this. Make an app that I can just click it and it just gives me random strategic advice, like, don't get into a land war in Asia. Like, shit like that. Like, most of the, like, the tooltips from Warcraft 2. You remember those? Like, the random things like, archers have this advantage, Death Knights have this. Don't click sheep too many times, they'll explode. That, like, I want that to be an app. And Light Dragon's here. What game are we talking about? We're talking about Reboot, the TV show that used to be on, oh god, so many networks. It was on ABC for a while, and then it was on Cartoon Network as part of Toonami. It was syndicated, so it got on a lot of networks. So Beast Wars did suffer a lot of the same problem. I don't know why it was computer animated shows at the time had a lot of these problems, whereas I guess traditional animated shows, I guess they had these problems, but it wasn't really as publicized that they had this many issues. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not paying attention to this woman at all.
Yeah. We're supposed to go get a job, but we are not dressed for the part. Like, seriously?
I would go to an interview wearing that, and then summarily not get the job. Don't wake the sleeping dragon. And Glassjaw! That was back when Moltar was doing Toonami. Oh god, I miss Moltar, and I'm so sad his voice actor passed away. Like, and then, like, Toonami, like, modern Toonami did, like, the tribute to him. I'm like, oh god, the hurt, the pain. It's like, it was one of those things that got you right in the feels. Because you forgot how awesome Moltar was, like, running Toonami and then, like, Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Like, he was just kind of awesome. Alright, skipping over, we're just going to go talk to this bald guy with a scar. Because he's totally not imposing. Beast Wars had to tone it down. We were still scared from Transformers, the movie, and the death of Optimus Prime. Yeah. We were actually just watching Transformers Age of Extinction. The one with Mark Wahlberg. And when I go to switch everything off, I just say, shut up, Mark Wahlberg. Really don't have anything against Mark Wahlberg, but, like, I have a lot of things against that movie. It's just so terrible. Depends on where you interview. My last one, I was interviewed by a woman in a baseball jersey and noticeable tattoos. Yeah, it really does depend on where you would interview at. I walked into Hot Topic once to get Amanda a Christmas present for this Christmas, and, like, that would be a place where I could walk in wearing that and no one would bat an eye.
Yeah, I mean, just based on what Harry's wearing, I guess we fit in.
Yeah, I mean, camo t-shirt, striped long sleeve shirt, like out of the 90s, and then overalls with only one strap done. I'll do, and I don't know what would do, but I've never thought I'll do anything to get this job. Ace the civil service test. The S was interest particular. Oh well, Mazel Tov. Check out his enthusiasm. He wants the job more than I do. Wait, that came out wrong. We need some flesh blood. Zombies. Oh, I'm not drunk, I swear. Oh, Jesus Christ, that face. If I were doing my Let's Play, I would zoom in on the face like I did for Jeanne d'Arc, where just like the faces that kind of, you know, sell. And Curtis is here. Welcome, Curtis.
Yeah. This game does have some faces.
This game, like that one. Shut up, you. Did he just break his phone? Just slammed it down. Huge thanks to Curtis for becoming my first patron. This guy's awesome. Yes, Curtis is one of my patrons as well, so if there's anyone you can count on to support, you know, small YouTuber, it's people like Curtis. So, these character portraits are interesting. You say that like a Chinese curse sort of way?
I just noticed his chair has his name on it.
Oh, really? What the hell is up with that face? Looks like 90s douchebag face, like that. Ernest is rocking in his chair. So, Worms live stream in the future? Yeah, probably. So I wanted to do something over my birthday shenanigans, but by the time everyone got here, people were trickling in. There was a little bit too much alcohol for everyone involved to do it where it would be useful, but I want to record. I have some friends that I want to record as they play Choo Choo Rocket. I think that's going to be fucking hilarious. And then Pat Darkseeth, he shows up in a bunch of streams. He is supposed to come down sometime in the near future. We haven't really set time, but we've been talking about, you know, them coming down to visit. If he does that, then we're gonna I'm gonna drag Luth over, and we're gonna play a 4-player game of Worms, because that's just kind of a game that Pat and I grew up playing. So yeah. Definitely worth it, pen. Totally learned new stuff about Final Fantasy VI and Link's Awakening. I can't always reply, fuck you, YouTube, fuck Turtle Rock. I haven't seen the Turtle Rock video, but about the mermaid. Yeah, I've had to learn if you want to, I make no promises. I don't know what I'm responding to, but I'm making no promises. Like, I go into, like, the YouTube community tab, and that's what I do to respond to a lot of them, because that's the easiest way. Birthday, when is it? My birthday is actually passed. It was April 23rd. So I am the ripe old age of 33 now. I am 33, right?
I guess.
I can't math. Yeah. Because I said I was 33, and Amanda looked at me like, no, you're not 33, and because she wasn't doing the math for this year. And, like, threw me completely off, because after 21, I stopped caring.
That guy.
Well, then.
It must be the visor, like, he just can't see through it, so he kind of has to, like, tilt his head up.
But yeah, so I haven't been recording much, which is why, like, the unboxing videos are what went up, because with all the changes that my PC did, I'm having a weird issue with my headset, and it sounds like I'll get closer to the microphone, even though it's a headset and it's at a set distance away. So it's probably due to all the drivers that have been uninstalled and reinstalled. So I'm gonna take another couple of days to fuck around with that, but thankfully we ordered a new capture card, so I get to try that again. Like that's my birthday present. Like I got a new capture card, and I got a new sound card to just bypass all this bullshit. So, sorry, Mr. Oh, no worries. I don't really publicize. Like, I do like a project for it, or typically around the time, but I'm not like, hey, it's my birthday, because I stopped caring at the age of 21. Have I started the premium disc? I have recorded 3 episodes of the premium disc. And the reason why I stopped on that is because of said weird audio headset issue. Yes, Gracie. Because I don't like it when it gets weird like that, so I'm gonna... But I'm not gonna re-record those. I'm gonna have those 3 episodes, because one of them is showing off, like, all of the... like the other features, like the art, the videos, the model viewer, that sort of stuff. And then the second video is when we get into the fights. So, I haven't had a birthday cake in years. I go for prime rib. Tasty. I can't wait for the new Fire Emblem. I'm interested in it, but I don't really care about 3DS stuff. I'm really excited to see like what they've done with this Fire Emblem. I'm hoping that's something similar that they do for the Fire Emblem coming out on the Switch, having like dungeons you can explore in addition to the tactical RPGs, because that feels so much like Shining Force to me. Oh my god, I can wander a dungeon just like Shining Force. I can wander towns and explore and get cool stuff, and then tactical fights. I pray Nintendo does that for the Switch Fire Emblem game. Pen turns 39, and Barbara gets to drink. All dungeons and Link Between Worlds were too short. Alright, so in this world, instead of playing card games on motorcycles, people have a weird aura surrounding them and then a black hole. And they just sit there staring at each other longingly, which really makes me wonder why someone who's not physically stronger doesn't go in and just, like, smack someone in the back of the head. Like, just get a baseball bat and beat up the burglars. Like, why are we adhering to this ridiculous rule set? Is this burglar actually Proto Man? Yes.
You know, maybe they're not like willingly adhering to it, but like if you don't accept the fight, they'll just like invade your mind anyway, and then you don't have a Robo to defend yourself, so they just kind of knock you unconscious into a coma.
If you die in the game, you die for real, sort of. Is that... the new Fire Emblem has paid DLC on day one. I mean, that's a lot of games, sadly. I'm not surprised. Nintendo's jumping on the DLC bandwagon pretty hard. I don't mind short dungeons if they're fun. You know what month your beat is, and I can donate for a cake. Talk about Shadows of Valencia. Yes, that's the new 3DS Fire Emblem game. Which is a remake of another Fire Emblem game, really. So... Alright, so I gotta go over here and I gotta knock into my friend. I bump into... See, so I bump into him and it causes him to lose the fight, and, you know, that... So obviously there is an interaction between...
Yeah, so if you don't play by the rules and just go like, oh, I'm not gonna custom Robo duel you, then they just mind hack you.
Or, as Barbara says, mind crush. Did you just summon a bunch of Robos in one turn? That's against the rules, isn't it? Well, okay, so still, why don't you have someone who is, in fact, not... So, like, while they're all sitting here doing that, why don't I go up and, like, hit the burglar in the back of the knee, causing him to fall over and lose? Like...
That's against the rules.
But, I mean, it just... there's a button, I just press buttons. Fire Emblem Gaiden, Fire Emblem 2 Remake. Yeah, it was... I could have swore it was a remake, so... So, want to get Fire Emblem Awakening. Alright, let's... It's our turn to duel the burglar. Alright, anything in green is actually something that you should pay attention to.
Got it. Don't got it. I think I got it.
I wasn't listening to you. I'm eager to see Fire Emblem proper on the Switch. Fire Emblem Heroes. I am excited for both Fire Emblem, the traditional Fire Emblem game, and Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm looking forward to both. So, all right. So it's our first fight. We don't really have anything we can do to customize. But we get to launch ourselves out of a cannon.
As a, you know, a cube.
GameCube. And now I hide. Oh! Not hiding well enough, it seems. Now we play the waiting game. Oh, I was hoping to get him as he walked into it. We did play a little bit of this earlier just to get used to the control scheme. Oh god, that did not work. Because using the bomb while in air, if you're controlling where you're moving, that doesn't help. And now I'm stuck against a wall.
It's fine, it's the first fight. They don't really expect you to do anything but shoot your gun anyway. Like, they haven't even told you how to jump yet.
Yeah. That's really it. Oh, how did I dodge that? And then there's also, like, destructible terrain, which is kind of neat. It's like, this game really has so much potential to it. Like, it reminds me of a cross between Virtual On and Metabots. Which makes me sad that there wasn't a really good Metabots game. Sold my Awakening when 3DS broke. Fire Emblem Gaiden, that means just... no, it should be, just a traditional Fire Emblem game, but...
It might actually save time to just go ahead and create a save file so it stops asking you.
Yeah. Getting Fire Emblem because I bought Birthright. Oh, wow. Alright, so now I gotta go jump into this fight. I have to beat the burglars one-on-one because the cops are useless. Because in every world, cops are useless. Fire bombs and use an attack pod. And just ignoring everything that you're saying. Look up for Mangsudo's Fire Emblem. Lots of it. Alright, so now we're going against a slightly beefier looking guy. God damn it. I wanted to launch the pod. Everyone... Oh, I hit myself. Wonderful. And...
Release the pods.
Your pods hurt. So I kind of want to stay away from your pod. God damn. Ow. We can just dance around this all day. Actually, we can't. Is there a time limit?
I don't think so.
There we go. This game is one of those little-known gems. Yes, and the thing is, like, it got a 3DS sequel, which was actually still pretty good. But like, this is a game I actually kind of regret not owning on the GameCube. I should probably fix that. We lost another cop. And so, like, the third match of the tutorial is when you learn how to use the jump feature. So, like, that tells you it's not exactly the best laid out. Man, Bogo cost freaking darn it. Shit! Gotta get away. I love the bombs. I love the pods, too. And... you... sit down. And sit down again. So I'm going to use my little dash attack to stun you. Which, I swear, is the strangest mechanic for a robot fighting game.
Well, you know, it's all mind games anyway.
Yeah.
So why not have teleporting robots?
I mean, basically.
Just waiting for like the heavy arms to show up.
Oh, that would be so weird if you had a Gundam version of this. Ah. But I'm missing the stream I asked for. Well, I mean, it's not like you can't watch it later. All the streams are, you know, available. Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't live stream last week. There was a lot of stuff going on, and then there was a lot of inclement weather that I'm like, I really don't want my computer on while there's, you know, lightning going on outside. That's just... hug me and I'll squash you. That sounds kind of violent. And Soulfire's here. Welcome to the party. I'm apparently stopping burglars that...
I turned my back for a second and all my guys are wiped out.
I don't care about... You with the penguin in Japan? Oh god, yeah, the penguin that fell in love with the cardboard cutout of the anime character. Alright, what do we got? Twin flank pod. Yeah, I'm gonna use the twin flank pod. Mostly because we've got new stuff. And...
Soldier, nice shot.
That's... oh, right. I have the new pod, so it doesn't shoot the little, like, submarine torpedo thing. It shoots those two things that move really randomly. That is one thing I have to say about the equipment does change. Like, it does heavily influence
Yeah.
how...
He's got a weird pod.
Yeah. It reminds me of the bomb shoes. Oh, and he's got a gun. Okay, that shoots 3 ways. That's fun to deal with.
Yeah. It's presumably why you get 3-way from this fight.
You walked into it. To be fair, I walked into that too. And I was hoping to, you know, get in and, you know, knock him down. But he's a pretty hefty guy. And the rebirth thing that they do makes them basically invulnerable. It's like you can't just, you know, stun spam your enemies, which, I mean, yay for mechanics, but, you know. All the stuff in this game. And Soulfire's heading out. It kind of stylized, looks dated, but not as bad as it could. You could cut paper with their polygon. You could. These polygons are not smooth at all. They are very jagged. But the thing is, it's like, it doesn't matter because they still look like robots to me. So it's like you could still, especially robots that are designed to fight in a game world, like. The people, on the other hand, look all sorts of ridiculous. You okay, Harry? Are you guys getting Star Wars Battlefront 2? Probably not. I'm very particular about a lot of my newer game purchases. I am picking up Disgaea 5, the complete edition. I have the special edition reserved through NIS. That'll be shipping soon, because that releases in like a week and a half. I need to get Mario Kart on the Switch. I've got the new Ys game. Ys Collector's Edition reserved. And I broke down and I reserved the Collector's Edition of Sonic Mania for the Switch, because... yeah. Next major purchase is going to be a new computer system, then maybe, if I get money, I'll get a Switch. So there was a contest going on. I don't know when they're going to announce the winners, or if they already had and I just didn't win. But you could win a Nintendo Switch and the collector's edition of Disgaea 5. And so, like, they had a thing where you do it, and like everything is just like ridiculous. Like, you get 5,000 entries for doing this, 2,000 for this. And like by the end of it I had like 22,000 entries. I'm like, okay, when you break it down, that's like,
well, I mean, it's appropriate for a Disgaea
yeah,
contest,
that's yeah. It's the numbers seem accurate. This Metabots, Mega Man, and T-Warrior all wanted to happen, but no, ethics were a problem. So that giving children tiny robots with guns is a problem. My next purchases are Sonic Mania, Mario Odyssey, Destiny 2. Yeah, I'm picking up Sonic Mania, the collector's edition, because Sega's... I'm still mad at Sega, but a friend of mine was telling me that Sega of today is not the same Sega that dicked everyone over with the Shining series. Most of them got canned or left the company, so it's different management, and it's not very, you know... It's not in like the Japanese business mindset to apologize for your predecessor's mistakes. You just kind of carry on like nothing happened. So they're not going to acknowledge it now, like definitely. So, but because it's a technically different management, I could give them a chance because they were trying to at least not be douchebags. So, I have Bloodstained coming, but I'm going to need to switch to play it. I have Bloodstained as well. I've got Battle Chasers, both of which I'm getting on the Switch. I'm waiting to see if Indivisible is going to come out on the Switch. I really hope it does. And then I've also got MechWarrior kickstarted, but that's PC only. So, a computer for me. Ideally, at that point, I'll also be able to afford a capture card too. I'd love to LP Bloodstained. I'm hoping to LP Bloodstained when it comes out. 16 may have to go back at Farpoint for PlayStation VR. I forgot all about Bloodstained. I think I went with PC for that one. I mean, you can. They have the backer kit. You can change whatever's most convenient. So I can't do Panda-chan because the name is just one letter short. But, Panda-kun is what we can... Is it... How is it... Kun? Kun?
Kun.
Kun? I was never sure with, the U, because you could have, like, an umlaut over it, or a long, like... U's are very... Like, looking at a U, it's like, it could be pronounced, like, so many different ways, so...
I mean, that's true for pretty much any letter.
True, yeah. O's are like that, like 2 O's. Good food. It's a 1-letter difference, but it's a completely different sound. Picked up Persona 5 for PS4. Really having fun. Yeah, I need to pick up Persona 5. But it's funny because like all of the streaming restrictions on it that they've talked about and that no one's enforcing, but they're saying that they'll totally enforce it. MechWarrior. Harebrained Studios is redoing MechWarrior. But they're doing like it's based off of the tabletop game. So it's terrain-based, it's movement-based, it's not a first-person mech shooter like the previous MechWarrior games on PC were. But they were able to get the rights to use so many mechs, and then they were also able to get some of the unseen mechs. So there is going to be a Marauder, like a classic Marauder, in this MechWarrior game. And I am super stoked about it. I don't care how shitty it is. I'm just going through the entire game using that. What happened with Sega? That's kind of a hard question to answer. Like, years ago, they targeted all the Shining game videos on YouTube. So any Let's Play, any discussion video, regardless of whether or not it had game content in it, if it had it in the metadata, so like the title and tags, Sega went after a lot of these videos because they had a game coming out at the time that had a similar title. It was Shining the Holy Ark versus Shining Ark. And they didn't want the Shining the Holy Ark games to outrank it on the search engine. So they targeted a lot of these videos for copyright infringement, which some you could argue probably, like Let's Plays, but no one's ever, really taken that to court yet. And then a lot of the videos didn't have the right to do it. But they wanted to do that so that they had better search rankings. At least that's the theory. There's no confirmation on this at all. But it's the only theory that made sense. And then they just kind of dropped it. So people who filed counterclaims were able to get the counterclaims in their favor. So like I had like a whole bunch of videos claimed, and that counted as 1 strike. And in between that strike and getting 2 more strikes, I filed the counterclaim. So I actually lost my channel for 2.5 weeks. Because it's 14 business days. So like my channel was down because I technically got 3 strikes. But then the claims for the first one were never responded to within time, so it automatically defaulted to me. So all of those videos and that 1 strike got reinstated. And so I was able to get my channel back that way. Otherwise, I would have lost my channel. I really don't think it would have come back, because I know people who lost their channel and never got it back. So, I'm missing so much conversation. There we go. Kickstarter is called BattleTech. Oh, well, it's the same game. MechWarrior Online is done by Piranhas. BattleTech by Harebrained Teams. Backer for HBS Battle. Yeah, I'm so excited to play it because it's gonna be fun. Yeah, there's a lot of talking. So let's go ahead and go back down. I think for Persona games you'd be playing as much as... Oh, the text and dialogue in Persona gets old. See, I've never really played a Persona game to any, like, amount, like, any real amount, so...
It's like, hey, let's get back to the office. Actually, before that, how about you talk to everybody?
Yeah.
Because we haven't done enough talking yet.
So I gotta make sure I talk to everyone, because if you don't... Alright, so we've got you... And you. So there's 3 people there. I'm not missing anyone this time, am I?
So far, not.
So that side. I'm just gonna do this in a sweeping order. And I don't care about what any of you are saying, really.
It's all just world building stuff.
Yeah. And you. Alright. No one else. 7 people. There we go. Super stoked for Battletech. I used to play all the time. I used to play the tabletop game all the time. Like, my dad and my uncles played. And I remember, like, hand-painting miniatures. Like, it was that, like, that in-depth. And played so much. It was so much fun. I watched the Battletech cartoon. I always forget about the Battletech cartoon. But yeah, it was a thing. People are hoping to stream P5. I mean, people still are streaming. Like, there are people who've streamed all of Persona 5 with no consequences, because it's a mandate coming down from Atlas of Japan, being told to by Atlas US. And Atlas US doesn't have the time or the manpower to really care to enforce it. They're just saying that they will. And Atlas Japan also has this, they don't care at all to enforce it, because why would a Japanese company enforce it when it's like it's a whole bunch of empty threats. So yeah. Empty threats and empty promises. I'm just ignoring all of what you have to say. I need to watch your Link's Awakening Let's Play, because I'm... Also, it's been probably a decade since I've played Link's Awakening, but I cannot recall anything risque in... But I would not be surprised. Alright, let's go talk to the boss. All he does is just sit in that chair. Marsha.
Yeah, so the one person that actually does work in the office is out of the office doing work, so we're stuck with this guy.
Again?
Doing training.
We get to go to the training gym. And now we get to beat up on our best friend. Except not our best friend. He's basically just like a work colleague. Like... English translation was the only one that changed things until the DX remake. And...
Wasn't listening.
Don't care! Let's see. I got a new part.
This Robo has a weird hat.
I thought I got it.
You got a gun.
Oh yeah, I've got my 3-way gun. Let's get my 3-way gun. It's 3 ways! And I'm just gonna blow that up while I... Oh god, that is a fast pod.
Slow bombs.
And I saw it, and I could do nothing about it.
I guess this mob's like that.
And I'm just gonna knock him around a bit. And he's gonna knock me around a bit. would really love to hit him with my actual... I really don't like those pods.
I mean, really, a lot of the explosives seem less reliable than just shooting them.
Yeah, the gun seems really reliable. And... oh! I walked right like that. Hurt so much. But you're dead. Same thing we do every night, Kane. Try to take over the world. Rumors circulating, but there's rumors about 2 Metroid games, which is mind-blowing to me. That, you know, like, I hope they do like a 2D and a 3D Metroid, like they do a Prime style game and then like a Metroidvania style game. I think that would be the best thing ever. Alright, so now I need to start beating up on
AIs.
But I'm going to go and I'm going to switch out the pod.
You got a super scope?
Yeah, I've got the super scope. But the super scope's kind of useless, because I mean, I guess it fires faster, but,
yeah.
like, it's got lower damage.
Yeah, it's weaker, but it also has the effect of immobilizing.
Yeah, it does have the immobilization, so... let's change the pod, because while that pod is kind of useful, I can't really control... So yeah, briefly immobilize. Let's try it. Why the hell not? And he's gonna launch first. Oh, I didn't switch. Okay, well. Let's see if I can get right up in his grill and take a shot to the face. And oh, he was invincible. It's the frames of invincibility that get me, because it's like I can't tell immediately if I've hit him enough to trigger that, or if I just need to get the hell out of the way. And being up here, his bombs really can't do much unless they hit me directly.
Yeah.
Like that! Alright, so... oh, you're a fast one. Rather agile, but dead. I was a little lecherous pervert in my youth, not gonna lie about it. I'm still a lecherous pervert, so... the speed pod D. We got the D. Speaking of a lecherous...
I was just talking about...
I'm
done training with you.
Oh!
Get out of my face.
Robot's got some sass. Oh, that's funny. Robot's got some sass. Once a Robo stops moving, it takes time for it to regain full movement speed again. It can be it's dangerous to stop moving. Keep running. Alright, so you got him, and he's got... are those dolphins? That some bitch had dolphins on his back? exactly what he has, and he's got dolphins.
That he does.
All right, what do we got? We got the 3-way gun and basic, and that's all I've got for that. We've got standard, and so I did switch to standard S. But we got a new pod, the speed. Oh god. Quickly fires straight ahead and can apply 2 bods at one time. Blast lingers for a while and blows target diagonally upward. That's rather specific. All right, so what? Let's look at it. So whatever the HMG is,
Homing, I would guess.
I guess. So we're gonna try the speed pod. And Bogo says, my pod of choice, the wonderful dolphin pod. Alright. I love the press buttons to transform faster. It's like, we're gonna... Oh god, okay. And get out of the way. Oh! You're trying. Yeah, the homing for that does not home.
So I guess that's why it says to aim it directly at them.
Yeah. Except...
Maybe being in the air makes it weird. I don't know. Oh.
Nope! It is just as weird.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like you fire off there, you can't really aim it, but they can't really intentionally dodge it either.
Yeah. Alright. I really just kind of stick to the gun. Because the explosions are just so hard to...
Yeah. The little bit that I played, I mostly just shot people or dashed into them.
Like, one of the things I was kind of hoping about this, which I don't know, there may be more as you progress through the game, but like I was really hoping for a little more metabots or virtual on influence where you could have like ranged weapons and melee. So like if you wanted to have like a more up close and personal side, you get like a beam sword, like that sort of stuff. It's hard to believe we're so close to a dolphin language codex. Oh shit, really? I've missed something in chat where we're talking about dolphin language codexes. Like, I was not paying attention if I got a part for that. I did.
You got
I got a...
Alright.
See if I can get a critical. The Trick Flyer model, my Robo utilizes its body type. Excellent aerial abilities, moves slowly on the ground. It doesn't jump far, but it can do quick air dash. Oh, God! Okay. So that sounds like it'd probably be closer to my model. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's terrifying looking. Alright, let's customize. We got the Ray 1. We've got the Criminal. A Trick Flyer model, very agile when airborne. Let's try it. I go blue. Sure, why not? I feel like dolphins would be like jerks on the internet. I have no idea what the conversation is like, but this is hilarious. I feel like dolphins would be kind of jerks. Oh, crap. Oh, yes. The ability to multi-air dash is beautiful. Until I dash directly into him and... And... Got him! Got me!
The three-way shot actually has a decent amount of homing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of pointed in the right direction.
And... Ah, damn it. Knocked him down, but... He hit me with a bomb. Damn it. No, 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 no. Don't. Alright. Oh, god damn. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I was about to say, I need to hit him once. Something very therapeutic. Killing them in Alien Marine. Now we're talking about, we go from... I'm not even watching this stream because I'm so focused on the chat. Oh, wow. I didn't see if I got anything, because I, too, started paying attention to the chat. Gemini Bomb. That sounds like a Mega Man weapon. Take caution for prevent your Nova powerful attack, repeat attacks, short period of time. Knock down vulnerable attacks for a short time. Yes, I've been doing that because, again, with all of this tutorial stuff, it's... Alright, so he's got the dolphin pods as well, but his main... I want to wait for him to circle around. He looks like the Gamma robot from Sonic Adventure. Or the Egg Robo. Doesn't he kind of have that...
Yeah, a bit.
He's not as round at the top. Let's see what bomb we got. Gemini P. Split bomb toward either side of your foe. Aerial fire. Foe one toward the back foe. Sure, let's try. I don't... Not that I'm using the bombs all that often, but...
Just give it a shot.
And just spam buttons to see if I can get out fast. I can, and I still manage to not do anything of value. And yeah, just take a seat. Take a seat. Oh, I had a friend around it was the time Final Fantasy VII came out. We were playing it at a friend's house and got to the part where they met Sid for the first time, and one of Sid's statements was, "Sit your ass down and drink the goddamn tea." And that became basically his rally for things. If he was playing a game and like the game was pissing him off and he managed to do something, he's like, "That's right, sit your ass down and drink the goddamn tea." Like, Boob Theory 101, here we go. Oh, now we're talking about boobs. So we've talked about dolphins, aliens, boobs. Are we now talking about
Well,
dolphin...
I mean, it's all in one right there. Alien dolphin tits.
Alien dolphin tits.
I mean, I'm caught up on the conversation.
Well... Oh my god. I don't know where to go from... I don't know. Panda-kun, where are you? That idiot turned his phone off, so I'm calling you instead because that, like, wouldn't that be the point? Oh, where'd he go? Okay.
He's right there.
Cockroach pod. Oh, they look kind of like little cockroaches. Neat. All vertebrates are inherently female and require extra hormone to turn them male. We simply deny that shifted in Jurassic Park. Life finds a way. Is it an actual alien with tits shaped like dolphins or actual dolphins for tits? Oh my god, we just keep... Am I high? Like, did someone slip me something? Because what? What in the blue hell is going on in the chat tonight? I am just not... Oh god. Ernest is speaking in tongues.
And also dividing by 0.
Oh god. Well, you know... You know, being an uncultured, uneducated swine, I still believe you could divide by 0. But, like, I understand the mathematical principles behind it. Like, I understand why it's not a viable... But, like, just to say it, like, saying it, you divide by... Then you divide by nothing. Meaning you're not dividing. Like, from a lot... Like, that's the thing. Like, that my brain has always kind of seen both of those. And, like, why can these not be reconciled? You're on an episode of Mind Freak. Basically. Wonder what they're fighting about. Well, you know... We've got a job to do. What job is this? She's my date. She's mine. So these guys are fighting over the chance to date Mary. Oh. I mean, I guess I did tell them I go out with them on the same day. Well, then you're just stupid. Like, it's your own damn fault. And while I was waiting, they saw each other and they started fighting over me. I'm like freaking out here. I called the police, but they said they don't have enough men. Think you've got more than enough men on? That's the problem. I'm gonna go home and let you clean up my mess because I'm a bitch. Don't do it, Marauder. Just suck us into a black hole. Alright. You want some of this? You get kind of specific here in combat techniques. The longer you hold A button, the higher you jump. Tap A to do a short jump.
Are you still talking?
Mind Link. You are an embarrassment to female kind, lady. She's just kind of a bitch. Alright, so he's got little rocket ships for his pods. Oh, what do we got cockroach pods. Oh, so he's basically got the kind of the same thing. So what does the cockroach do? Normally flies slowly, but quickly increases its speed once it spots its target. I'm just gonna stick with the standard. We haven't gotten any new leg parts.
It's still just standard and 3-way gun.
Yeah. I mean,
there's really no reason.
There's no reason to use the
3-way.
yeah. And I'll stick with the Ray. I like the Blu-ray. Okay, the Blu-ray. Oh, that was terrible. We already have Blue Aliens with tits. That's Star Wars Mass Effect. Yeah. Now we're talking about Metroid Other M. I am so at a loss. Alright, let's see. And you come out of your pod, and now you're... I do love the arenas, though. The arenas do kind of change in style. Like, I was kind of wondering if we were just going to stay in, like, the VR landscape. But this is different. This is neat. I missed all shots with that. That was... Alright, let's see if I can... I was going to try to dash into him. And... Does the dash itself do damage, or does it just stun?
Yeah, it does damage.
Ow! And just sit down. Ow. Well, I took the bullets, but I dodged the bomb. Someone set us up the bomb. We get signal. Main screen turn on. It's you. Hatching Metroids on planet BFE and Samus has to stop them. So now we're talking about... Oh. Okay, so we get long thrust legs now. Woohoo! I can thrust longly with my legs. Do I have to beat him now too? What?
Look, we beat you.
You'll pay for this. Yeah, just run.
You can't do anything to us. It's against the rules.
What on earth is holding your hair in that... Also, that much hair? That must weigh a ton. You don't have a license? If you don't have a license, you could get arrested. Well... Let's go get a license. Is she still part Metroid? Isn't she the Metroid Whisperer now? Follow me, children. Alright, so I take it we get to go back to... And I love how there's not really a direct route. Like, I have to walk around town. I have to stick to the road, even though I am not, in fact, driving. That's not such a bad idea. That's your own business. For someone who's a businessman, he doesn't really know the laws of his business. Marsha's had to... She is! Oh my god, if she had teal hair instead of blue, she would be Miku. Class D? What's that?
Well... if you just...
Oh, we got the D. We got the Class D. Oh. Oh my god, he's got a He's Professor Xavier! He's a bald guy in a freaking floaty chair! He's Xavier! He's Xavier if Xavier was, like, jacked up on steroids, but, you know. Oh my god, that's so weird. I have no idea. God, I hate this new laptop. I hate it. It really does not do what I want it to do most of the time. Alright. And we are still talking about Metroid, so I'm going home. Data's been saved. Does this mean... Oh, we get... Creepy lady again. I wasn't lying, it tastes good. No. What? The hell kind of dream was I having? Alright, let's... Again, we're a wizard. You're a Robo wizard, Harry. Reflection pod. Long thrust legs. Can I see what the parts do here? I can! Let's see what they do here. Alright, so we've still got the three-way gun. We didn't get anything for that. We got the Gemini bomb. Reflection. Doesn't chase your opponent, but travels around for a long period of time. I mean...
So they're basically a shield that you run into your opponent with.
Yeah. Try it, and let's see what we got for the legs. Long thrust. Increases your dash distance. No features, no descent augmentation. Sure. What's the difference between the yellow pieces? Or that just like the new weapon? Like that it's a new...
I think it's just new.
We'll find out today. Let's return to game. I could quit and then go out into the verses. But because we can't get freaking Wavebirds working, right? Does anyone know if there's any weirdness about Wavebirds on Wii's? Like, I don't know what it is, but like, it was working fine when we started, and like halfway through the first playthrough we did, it just stopped, the Wavebirds just stopped working. Like, completely out of nowhere. Like, no idea what the hell was going on. So I've got a wired controller hooked up. Alright, let's go take a test. Your name's sure that's a cute name. Tell me your phone number. You've got kind of a naive charm. Is it just me, or is Harry kind of an idiot? Like, you're an idiot, Harry. You're not a wizard. Alright.
Let's just go up to one of the machines, play some Pac-Man.
Can't you see that? Alright, so I get to... The one that, you know, has an arrow over it, I'm assuming is the one I'm supposed to go to. Oh, crap. I have to answer questions.
Robo dude.
Robo dude. Labradori, lavatory,
Class A?
The Holosseum. Parts generator. The Burninator. Oh my god! When was this released? Was this released before or after Trogdor? Because that's fucking
I don't know.
hilarious.
When was Trogdor? This was 2004, according to the copyright.
I will have to... Oh god. I will have to look up when... Trogdor. iPod? Department of Fishing Game.
I mean, it very well could be.
I have no idea.
So you screwed up that first one, but...
Yeah. I figured I would just have to fight. Like, answering questions? Let's just start the back, because I've already changed my equipment. And press buttons. Oh god. I love how we just all kind of come out swinging. Like,
should put your new pods up.
Oh,
Those don't behave quite as described.
yeah. And nope. No, god damn it.
Gemini bomb seemed pretty good, though.
Yeah. However, like, if I can get him in a certain position, like, those actually wouldn't be too bad. And I take it he's got the Gemini bomb. Trogdor debuted January 2003, according to Home. So, Trogdor came out first, so I wonder if that's a localization thing. Oh, that's neat.
Now I have feather legs.
Alright.
Maybe try talking to Harry?
Of course I did. I'm not an idiot like you. And, okay, so the chat has actually kind of normalized. It's still talking about, Metroid. So at least we haven't gotten super weird. I wanted to go to the parts thingy, because I know there was one in my room. I don't care about going back to work. I want the day off. I took an important test. Leave me alone.
You're a true bounty hunter, like Samus, who has never once taken a bounty. Except in Hunters, I guess. Maybe?
I don't know. What I love is, like, Samus, one of the big things about Cowboy Bebop is they never actually, they're bounty hunters, but they've never actually collected a bounty. Like, it's hilarious to me. Quick, everyone, have normalized the chat. Did he just drop her phone number? Please tell me he just dropped her phone number. And that we get her phone number. We're gonna call the girl that he wants to take on a date. Why does she keep... I have an alarm clock on my desk. Why is this lady required to come into my house and wake me up?
Maybe you don't know how alarm clocks work.
I don't. I have not used an alarm clock in so... Actually, no, I take that back. I use my phone as an alarm clock, but I haven't used an actual alarm clock.
You got some Air Nikes. Air Jordans.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Give me a second. If you'll take over, it sounds like something I need to have my attention placed in. So, give me a second.
Who are these people? Noisy neighbors. Alright, Xavier, what do you got for us today? Oh, he's... So depressed. Cat on screen. There are no cats. Stolen horse.
Okay, I'm back. I was expecting some sort of odd crises, but no, it's well, I mean, it might be an odd crisis, but it's not what I was expecting. Which I was expecting death and dismemberment. So, what did I miss, or does it matter?
We're solving a domestic disturbance.
Oh well then.
There's something about a switch. It might have been important.
For a second, I thought she was Jesus. Oh my god, that face! Look at that! Ah. Also, I'm wondering how much of the chat noticed that I actually left for a minute. Because they have not missed a beat on the Metroid discussion. Oh, it's brilliant. I have no idea. Apparently I get to fight a lady. Oh jeez, that's a neat looking gun. Yeah, I'll just stick with all this. The reflection didn't work like I thought it would, but it still seemed to be somewhat viable. Oh god, it's moving! Is that now dangerous?
Maybe?
And da 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 da. And just, oh god, he dropped me like I wasn't. I don't think I've actually knocked him. Okay, so I don't think I've actually knocked him down. He's
Yeah, she was talking about it, saying that her Robo, you know, is harder to knock down, but only gets one jump.
Oh god, and its dash is incredible. Yeah, she's got a pretty decent Robo. Yeah. So I can't rely on my strategy of knocking them down. I'm just gonna keep trying to hit with various shots. There we go. Perfect. And they're still just talking about Metro. Oh, I love it. Ah. Vertical gun. So I'm betting that if I have a choice of who I fight, like I could have fought Walt instead of his wife. That crudely dressed punk over there. I only calmed you down. And we'll defeat these evil villains and show them that our love is dry. I kinda want to beat them now. Oh, excellent. Oh, 2-on-2, so we get to...
Something about the Y button.
Your opponents have colored arrows. Okay. I did not pay any attention to that. But now we're getting into a Robo orgy.
Yeah, I hope you realize we're veering dangerously into Game Grumps territory here.
What?
Not reading controls.
Okay, so the difference is, I don't bash a game for things that I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, but you're still going to just, willfully ignore instructions.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I'm willfully ignoring instructions, but I'm also not going to sit here and say the game is shit because I'm willfully ignoring. I'm going to sit here and say I'm shit for willfully ignoring. Let's see. I got new parts, but I didn't actually get a chance to go to the fabricator to get them. So it doesn't matter. So I guess the thing is, like, I can... we can attack friends.
Yeah.
I have no idea who's who, though. Because they're all just listed as CPU.
Just kill everyone and it'll work out.
Basically.
And if it comes down to it, you can always just target the one that's red.
Yeah.
Because, red means they're targeting you.
Yeah. However... Oh god, it's just... It's an orgy of violence and destruction. Okay, I'm gonna say, with the Switch, I kind of hope this gets... The series gets revisited, because I think this could be a lot of fun, especially with the Switch's multiplayer, especially on the go. Like, just, some updates to the UI a little bit. I think that I could do it. And Curtis is heading out, so why am I not surprised that Harry's thing, like, does a weird shimmy? We've got our safety switch on. They're going. No one cares. Who cares? Nobody cares. Especially since it's actually almost time to end the stream, so... Oh. Nobody cares. You get an A+ for that. Looking forward to Bloodstained. We were talking about Bloodstained. It will be on consoles. Bloodstained will be on PS4, Xbox One, Switch as well. So it'll be on everything. Alright, no one cares. I just want to get the new parts and see what I've got, because you should do more of this game. Would love to see it all. I mean, we could. I'm like, we're not paying any attention to the story, unfortunately. So, like, eh. But I mean, as far as mechanics go, I really like. I'd never actually played Custom Robo. I've seen it played, but I've never played, so I didn't get a feel for the mechanics. His name is Evil. Well, gee, I wonder what he's supposed to be. Well, yeah, we might do more of this next week then, because it's fun. I've had fun playing it, so we'll see how it goes. Meantime, I'm just gonna kind of stop and get to a point where we could save it. And
I mean, I think it saved already
saved.
after
Oh.
we did that last fight.
well, then we're good because it's 9, which is our typical ending point for the evening. So yeah, we'll go ahead and end here, and yeah, man, I hate that guy. That's a part to end it on. So yeah, we'll end here, and we'll be back next week with more live streaming. We might live stream this. We might not. We're looking into things to do as
Just love how this is like a perfect, shot of anime cast.
and I got just standing there. The most suspicious villain name since Dark Lord. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out in the chat. Thank you all for turning the chat into weirdness, and thank you all for discussing Metroid in ridiculous depth. And thanks for all, like, everyone who tunes into the live stream really helps out, and the people who, support on Patreon, people who, just the liking, the commenting, the favoriting, all that fun stuff. It really does help out more than I can say. So thank you all for that, and we'll be back next week with more live streamy goodness of some sort. We'll figure something out. So